Hi Fun Girls. I'm sitting out here in front of my garden that I planted this last Mother's Day, which was Sunday, and I wanted to show it to you, not because it's anything grand, you're going to see that in just a minute, but because it's really important in the whole realm of wholesome living and health and fitness. So first let me show you my cute little garden. It's very, very small, but I love it and hopefully it's manageable for me. There it is. It's about 4 by 6. It has some tomatoes, some peppers, some herbs, a cucumber, some strawberries, and a watermelon. And anyways, the reason I wanted to show you my garden is because I'm taking that first step in creating a very wholesome food source for my family. As you know, many of you who know me know that I am very, very passionate about making homemade meals for my family. I think it's critically important that, especially when we have children, that we sit down with them almost every night and have a meal together, and that they have the benefit of eating homemade food, which so few children have the benefit of. And we as adults need that too. That's great family time, and it's much healthier to eat our own food where we control the ingredients. Most people who have problems with weight usually go out to eat way too much, and when they start cooking at home, they find that their weight comes down. So I'm taking it to the next level. Now that I cook a lot for my family, I'd like to start raising some food myself. Obviously, this small garden is not going to feed my family, but I knew that I needed to not bite off more than I could chew, and that this was a good starter garden for me. Also, I watched recently 2 great DVDs that I would love to recommend to you. One is called Food Inc. If you are concerned about the agricultural industry and how it's dominated by a few corporations and how they have control over our food chain and the really nasty stuff that goes on in food production now, I highly recommend that DVD. The other one is No Impact Man, and that's kind of a neat look at environmentalism and a family in New York City who decided that they were going to make no impact on the environment and the way they lived for a year. It was kind of fascinating. Also, I highly recommend a book called The Omnivore's Dilemma. It's by Michael Pollan. It is great. It also talks about where our food comes from. My favorite part is when he goes out to Polyface Farms and talks with a guy named Joel, who is a farmer there, and Joel's a really passionate guy and is really informative about our food chain, what we should be eating for health, and how that's difficult in today's society. So anyways, this is all just to encourage you to start your own garden if that's where you feel like you can put some of your efforts right now, or if nothing else, to make more food at home. It is critically important to weight loss, to good health, and to just making you feel good and closer to your family. So I hope that you've been inspired to do that, and I will see you soon, Fun Girls.